Hi everyone, my name is Thomas Kim. Today is January 22nd, 2020. This is my sixth episode about 3D graphics, Intel TBB, OpenCL, Vulkan using Microsoft C++. I found a bug in my C++ library extension and I will fix that bug in this episode. Also, I want to explain how to manipulate template parameters. Also, in our previous episode, Hello Vulkan with Visual Studio 2017, in this episode, we installed GLFW or OpenGL framework library, but we haven't installed 32-bit. So I will install 32-bit library for OpenGLFW. Please double-click this link and download 32-bit Windows binary. In our previous episode, in episode 04, we installed only 64-bit Windows binary. We will install 32-bit Windows binary in this episode too. Please double-click it. Show in folder, unzip it, copy this folder, C drive, GLFWGLM, we created this folder in our previous episode. Please paste it here. Now right click, search, environment, hit enter, click environment variables, scroll down. We created this variable for 64-bit. Click new, GLFW LIV x86. Browse directory, this PC, C drive, GLFWGLM, 32-bit, LIV BC 2017. Click OK. Click OK. We added this environment variable. Now click path, edit, new, %GLFW LIV x86 %. Move up like this. Click OK. Click OK. Click OK. Please note that we just changed the system environment variables, so we have to restart our machine. This episode continues after rebooting my machine. I just restarted my machine. Right click, search, environment, click this button, environment variables, make it bigger, click new, Vulkan LIV x86. Click this button, this PC, system drive, VulkanSDK, LIV32. This is for 32-bit Vulkan library. Click OK. We created this system environment variable. Now we will create this variable. This is for include directory. New, paste, browse directory, this PC, GLFWGLM, 32-bit, include. Select include folder, click OK, click. We will use these variables in some future episode. Click new, include, %TBB, dir, %OpenCL, dir, %, semicolon, %, CPP, extension dir, click OK. We defined include path, new, lib. We define these environment variables, %tbb, lib, x64, clone, %OpenCL, lib, x64%. In some future episode, we will add more environment variables in this section. Click OK. Click OK. Click OK. I will post this script in the description section below this video. So if you are doubt, please refer to description section. Open up your File Explorer, D drive, DEVSoft tutorial, Qt-TBB, OpenCL this folder, copy the folder path. Please note that we created this folder in our previous episode. Start Visual Studio Code. Go to File, Open Folder, paste the folder path, select Folder. Click this button, 06, Template, Parameters. Hit Enter. Click this button, Parameters. .cpp, hit Enter. Ctrl V. Define TBB suppress deprecated messages. 1. To suppress TBB deprecated messages, include talk play fun, output HPP, include TBB, TBB.h, include talk play fun, parallel HPP. Press Ctrl Shift P, edit configuration JSON. Please make sure these settings are included in your CPP properties.json file. These should be set properly. Now close it. Template, type name, TMP, parameter, type. Void test parameter type 1. TMP parameter type arg1. Void test parameter types int main. Copy this function name, paste it here. Talk play fun, SS stream, auto, ender, talk play fun, ender, stream, the type of temp parameter type, talk play fun, get type name, TMP parameter type, enter, stream, the type of arg1, talk play fun, get value category, arg1. Now int a equals 5. We call this function a stream, and there I will copy this function once again. 6. Start command prompt, dir cd 06 template parameters. We will use Microsoft Compiler CL, EHSC, STD, C++17, parameters.cpp, tbb, malloc, lib, fe, m.exe. Hit enter. You should be able to build your program successfully. If you fail to build, it's very likely that you haven't set environment variables properly. Please double check. Search environment variables. Your path should resolve properly. For example, Intel TBB path should be included in your folder path. Also, in the system path drive, OpenCL drive should be also included. If you failed to build, that means you failed to set environment variables properly. Also note that using getTypeName, we provide template parameter name, so it returns integer reference. In this case, in the first case, argument type, we can say getValueCategory, integer reference. In this case, value 6, the template parameter type is int. The type of arg1 is lValue reference. I think there's something wrong. It's not value category. Talk, play, fun. Get type category. Okay, it should be type category. I will rebuild CLS M. So this is correct. We should use getTypeCategory with the instance. When we use getTypeName, we have to provide a type name, template parameter type. Now let's pay attention to periodic template parameters. I introduce namespace, alias, talk, play, fun, types. This is a namespace alias. Template, type name, types. Void test periodic parameters. Types args. Now we define using parameters. T types type list T types stream the types of the periodic templates. Please note that we create an instance. This is type. From this type list, we provide an instance. And there. Stream the number of types, size of types, and there. Void test periodic parameters. I will copy this function, paste it here. I will disable it. Now here, test periodic parameters. We are calling this function 1, 2.2f, 3.0. Now we are testing this function. We rebuild m. So the first element is int. The second element is float. The third element is double. This message comes from here. And the number of types, 3. This message comes from here. Please make yourself comfortable with these syntax. Now I will explain more advanced programming technique. Template, type name, container type, void, test, container type, forwarding reference, container. From this container, using parameter t types template parameter type list, we provide talk, play, fun, remove constant reference t container type. Please note that this part container type, we have to remove constant reference. Then stream parameter t and there. I will copy this part, cut, paste it here, void test container parameter type. I will copy this function name, paste it here. I will disable it. In the command prompt once again, rebuild CLS M. We have to call this function std vector int b 1 2 3 4 5. Now we call this function b. We build again m. This is blank. I made mistake. Right click, go to definition, right click, go to definition, right click, go to definition. I made mistake here. It should be types. So I made mistake in talk, play, fun types, this file. Now we build once again CLS M. Now it's fixed. If we compare, we created a container std vector. It contains int as a first parameter. From this container std vector, we extract element int, and allocator. Second parameter is allocator of this container. For example, if I modify it to double, if we build again CLS, now it is double because first template parameter is double. So I fixed an error here. Here I will add one more type function. Now this is size t. This is count. It will be 1. I also have to copy and paste it here. Now it is size of types. I introduced this count. Now in this section, copy, paste. It should be parameter count or template parameter count. It should be count. Okay. Now in this file once again, right click, go to definition. Here paste, template, parameter, count, copy, paste. Now here, stream, parameter, count, types, template parameter count. I will change it like this using container T. I will copy it, cut, paste it here, and we provide container type like this. Also container type, and there container type parameters. I fixed like this. Now let's run it. CLS. Now this container vector type parameters are double, std allocate double. It has two parameter, one parameter, two parameter. Now from this parameter list, using first T types, select nth type 0 parameter T. We select 0th parameter or the first parameter using second T types, select nth type 1 parameter T, stream, first type, talk play fun, get type name, first T, and then second type, second T. Now we build once again CLS M. From this vector, we pass V container. This vector's first parameter is double, second parameter is std allocate. Understanding and manipulating C++ type system is very important. We will be using these type functions in future episode. Also note that extension talkplayfun.com website, I explained how to implement these type functions through this video. I will upload this updated type library to my website. By the time you watch this video, you can double-click this link and download updated C++ extension libraries. Also, you can double-click this link to download the complete source code of this episode. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.